Good morning to all of you. Let me start with the class, okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how are you all? Are you fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, I guess we have PSM theory, right? So, for PSM theory, what was the last topic that we have taken in PSM theory, preventive and social medicine theory? What was the last topic? Anyone?
Primitive medicine.
Primitive medicine to world health, right? So, what was the last point? Please read out, Jyotishmita.
Although primitive man may be extinct, his progeny, the so-called traditional healers, are found everywhere.
That much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, you please write down the germ theory of disease. Others, please turn on your videos. Otherwise, how will I know you all are writing or not the notes that I am giving you? Please turn on your videos so that I can know.
Ma'am, section A ne B?
তুমি কোনটো সেকশনৰ হয়?
Ma'am, মই B.
এইটো সেকশন A. A হয় নে জিত? জিত it's A না?
Ma'am, B ৰো class আছে ma'am এতিয়া.
Section B, please leave the meeting. Section B, june আছে, please leave the meeting. It's only for section A. Section B, please leave the meeting. Your class is over. I just took na. Your class is over. Now it's for section A. Let me share with you one screen. Are you able to see the screen, all of you? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have talked about this primitive medicine, right? That they believe that the different kinds of diseases or whatever problems that they are having, it's because of some invasion of evil spirits, or maybe because of astrology, the malevolent influence of stars and planets. Okay, so it was known as the supernatural theory of disease. It was the last line, right? Supernatural theory of disease. Was it the last line? Ananya is there? What was the last line? Please tell me. Can you see the screen? Are you able to see the screen, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Acha. Then you write down now the Indian medicine. After the primitive medicine, okay, after the primitive medicine, number A was primitive medicine. Number B, you write down Indian medicine. Number B is Indian medicine. B is Indian medicine. I have marked this. I've marked. You write till there only. Okay. In the Indian medicine was the Ayurveda and the Siddha system. Okay. And till now it is available, but it is mostly in the Tamil speaking areas of South India. Okay. And the Ayurveda by definition implies, what does Ayurveda means? It means knowledge of life, or the knowledge by which life may be prolonged, and the origin was during the Vedic times, okay, about 5000 BC. Write these lines. Are you all writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Write the notes properly, okay? रुका भैया जाके बना तुम बोल रहे हैं हम लेके जाएंगे नहीं 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 काम है सखी का Finish writing?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Just write, I have marked the lines. Please write down only till there, okay? Don't write all of these things. Write till the underlined portion. I was making all these notes for you all. So the Ayurveda and the Siddha system are purely Indian in origin. Okay, it comes under the Indian medicine, the Ayurveda and the Siddha system. Okay, and Ayurveda is still practiced throughout India, but mostly the Siddha system is practiced in the Tamil-speaking areas of South India even today. Okay, and also the term Ayurveda, it implies knowledge of life. The meaning is knowledge of life. Okay, and it was since the Vedic times, about 5000 BC. It's like a history. Okay. Finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Finish? Dhiman Chakma, is he from your class? Dhiman Chakma? Jeet?
I guess, I don't know, ma'am. I haven't heard about him.
And Mukhtar Uddin
Yes,
Losar?
ma'am.
It's from section A, Dima Chakma.
Acha, okay. Because some section B have also joined, that's why. Okay, so now you, after finishing this, after completing this, you please write down the, you write down till here. Hygiene, okay, hygiene was given importance during the ancient Indian medicine, and the archaeological excavations at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa in the Indus Valley uncover cities of 2000 years old, which revealed rather advancement in knowledge of sanitation, water supply and engineering, which was known as the golden age of Indian medicine, that was between the 800 and 600 AD, Antidominian and BCS before Christ. Write down this, change the paragraph and write till 600 AD. What is archaeological? What is archaeology? Jeet, do you know what is archaeology?
Study of ancient things, something.
Yes, it is the study and recovery of some ancient materials, okay, or ancient cultures. So what did they find? Excavations money findings. Okay, excavation are the findings of the historical monuments. So during that time, they have found out that the advancement of knowledge in the Indian system of medicine was of sanitation. Sanitation means, anyone? Do you know what is sanitation? Anybody? What do you mean by sanitation?
Purify.
Huh?
Purify.
Purify. Sanitation mane ki? Clean drinking water, human excreta. Human excreta mane proper toilet. Okay, sanitation comes under clean drinking water, proper hygiene, proper toilet, basic human excreta and sewage systems. Okay, all these are sanitation. So it was known that sanitation, water supply and engineering was found out in the two cities, and the two cities were Mohenjo-daro and the Harappa. These are the two civilizations. Okay, and hygiene was given the topmost priority in the ancient Indian medicine. And that is why it was known as the golden age of Indian medicine, which was in between 800 BC and 600 AD, Antidominian and before Christ. So okay, did you finish? Have you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now write down this last point. Some other medicine in antiquity includes the Chinese medicine, Egyptian medicine, Greek medicine, Mesopotamian medicine, and the Roman medicine, which we won't be discussing in brief. Okay, you just need to write down the names. You just need to know that there were some other medicines which were as follows: Chinese, Egyptian, Greek, Mesopotamian, and the Roman. You can just write down the names. Finish writing?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You just write down the names. Description is not required. Only the Indian medicine, it's enough. Oh shit. Did you finish? Have you finished?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
ये last point पे लिखा.
Explain some other medicine in antiquity include the Chinese medicine, why
Only finish.
Egyptian. Apa?
Finish.
Meso.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we'll start with the germ theory of disease. Write down the topic germ theory of disease. Okay, the germ theory of disease was propounded by Louis Pasteur and Robert Koch. Okay, so please write this.
Germ.
Till here you write. The germ theory of disease is very important. Okay. Write down that it's important. You can mark it. Don't talk. The germ theory of disease is very important for your exam purpose. Okay. Whole name, finish writing.
That was for exam. That was one exam.
No, no, ma'am. No, no.
Finish writing, all of you.
No, ma'am.
See, what does the germ theory of disease? Okay, germ theory of disease was invented by the bacteriologist. The name of the bacteriologist was Louis Pasteur. Okay, you have to know the name. If I ask you germ theory of disease, okay, the breakdown came in 1860. Okay, the name of the bacteriologist means a person who studies about bacteria. Okay, bacteria. So he was a Frenchman. His name was Louis Pasteur. The year is 1822 to 1859. Okay, so for long, man was groping in darkness about the causation of disease. I already told you in the primitive medicine what the supernatural theory of disease was there. Okay, so these people, what they found out that diseases was caused by presence of bacteria. Okay, and the different viruses. It was not caused because of some kind of supernatural theories. Okay, so they propounded these new theories. So several theories were advanced from time to time to explain the causation of disease, such as the supernatural theory of disease, the theory of humors by Greek and Indians, the theory of contagion. Contagion means some kind of discovery of deadly viruses. Okay, it's known as contagion. Contagion means discovery of deadly viruses. Okay, and they believed like the miasmatic theory. Miasmatic means what? Miasmatic means that diseases that are caused by air. For example, you can take cholera. Okay, so they believe different kinds of theories were coming out. Supernatural theories came out. Then the theory of humors by the Greek and Indians. Then they believed about contagion, the discovery of deadly viruses. Okay, then they also believed in the miasmatic theory, that is that diseases were caused by air. Okay, for example, you can take cholera. So there are different kinds of theories that were coming up. So the breakdown, it came in 1860 when the French bacteriologist Louis Pasteur, in the year 1822 to 1895, he revealed or he demonstrated the presence of bacteria in air. Okay, he demonstrated the presence of bacteria in air. And he also disproved. He disproved what? He disproved the theory of spontaneous generation. And again in the year 1873, Pasteur advanced the germ theory of disease. So Pasteur in the year 1873, he advanced the germ theory of disease. The diseases were caused due to presence of bacteria in air. Okay, and then in the year 1877, another bacteriologist, Robert Koch, okay, 1843 to 1910, he showed that anthrax was caused by bacteria. Okay, anthrax is what? Anthrax, it mainly affects animals. Okay, anthrax a disease that mainly affects animals, and it is a spore forming kind of bacteria. Okay, and it was caused by bacteria itself. So the discovery of Pasteur and Koch, the discoveries of these two advancements, it has declared or it has confirmed the germ theory of disease. So these two persons has contributed to the germ theory of disease. Okay, and then microbe after microbe was discovered in quick succession. The first one was gonococcus, was discovered in 1847. Typhoid bacillus and pneumonia or pneumococcus was discovered in the year 1880. Then tubercle bacillus in 1882, cholera 1883, diphtheria in 1884, and so on. So you will have to know this years. Okay, succession of gonococcus, you will have to know 1847, typhoid bacillus and pneumococcus 1880, tubercle bacillus 1882, cholera vibrio 1883, diphtheria bacillus in 1884. You will have to know all these years. Okay, and the two person who has discovered the germ theory of disease, the disease was caused due to presence of bacteria in air, was Louis Pasteur in 1822 to 1895 and Robert Koch in the year 1877, that is in between 1843 to 1910 respectively. Okay, got it? Understand? Did you understand or not? Did you all understand? Say fast. If not, I will have to repeat. Jason, Lukyam.
Yes, ma'am.
You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, the germ theory of disease was propounded by who were the two persons? What were the names?
Louis Pasteur and
And
Robert Wright.
Robert Koch. Okay. And in which year?
Robert
Louis Pasteur in the year? Which year? Say fast.
1860.
In between which 2 years?
1822 to 1895.
Okay. Abhijit Shivam. Shivam is there? Abhijit Shivam. Robert Koch in which year? Unmute yourself. In which year, Shivam? Please say fast. See, if you don't answer, I will mark you all
Hello.
absent. Say.
Hello.
Kwa, say.
1873, ma'am.
And in between which 2 years?
Hello.
Yes, say. I can hear you. Please tell me.
1873.
And in between which 2 years? Duta years, this you know, in between these two days, what are they?
1822, 1895.
Okay. And what did they find out? What was the germ theory of disease about? What was the germ theory of disease about? The discovery of key. What? Ankita Barman. Ankita Barman. Ankita Barman, unmute yourself. Asina nine. No ole absent mari diyoru. Ankita Barman.
Yes, ma'am. Asu. Yes,
What
ma'am.
does the germ theory of disease talk about? The discovery of what? Virus, bacteria, what? Discovery of what? Germ theory of disease? Did you understand or not? Ananya Bora, you tell me. Ananya Bora. Ananya Bora asana nai? Jeet, you tell me. Yes, Jeet, tell me.
Hello, ma'am.
Hmm.
Last দুটামান লাইন থাকি গ'ল।
তুমি প্ৰথম মোক কোৱা, what does the germ theory of disease mean? Discovery of key? Virus, bacteria, key? Bacteria. Okay. And what were the names of the two bacteriologists? What were the names?
Robert Koch and Louis Pasteur.
Pasteur. Acha, ঠিক আছে. And what did they disapprove? কি disapprove কৰিছিলে? What did they disapprove? They disapproved the spontaneous generation. Okay.
Spontaneous generation.
They didn't believe in all these superstitious and contagious and miasmatic theories. Okay, they have propounded new theory that is upon the discovery of bacteria in air. Okay, you left the last two lines.
Yes, ma'am.
एटु लिखा and then microbe after microbe was discovered. Gonococcus in the year 1847, typhoid bacillus and pneumococcus in the year 1880, tubercle in the year 1882, cholera in the year 1883, and diphtheria in the year 1884. You will have to know all these years, okay? Don't forget. Finish?
Ma'am, hello ma'am. What is gonococcus?
Hello? Did you finish writing? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Who asked me what?
Gonococcus মানে কি সুধিছিলে মেম?
Gonococcus? Gonococcus is the name of a gram-negative bacteria. ঠিক আছে? Gonococcus is a bacteria.
Hello ma'am. Hello. Ma'am.
Yes?
And this gonococcus, is it same with gonorrhea?
Yes, yes, it is. It is
Same.
a bacteria which causes gonorrhea. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
gonococcus
yeah.
is the name of the bacteria which causes gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you finished writing, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have little bit of network issues. Okay, so we'll have to adjust. Okay, we'll have to, but you will have to interact with me, otherwise I won't be able to know whether I'm audible or whether you are audible to me or not. So we'll have to talk. Even if you are wrong or right, whatever it might be, you please answer it to me. Okay, otherwise it's very much problematic. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And I even heard that maybe from November month first year will have to come to college. I do not know, it's not sure still, but I have just heard. Okay, if it's better if we are face to face, it's much better, even for classes or interaction or whatever. Right? You all want to come to college or no?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So now this one, you will have to write this, the primary health care. This is very much important. Okay, germ theory of disease and the primary health care is very, very important for exam purpose and also for your own knowledge. Okay, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First you write, and explanation will be done later on, okay? So let me just tell you in brief, okay? So primary health care, it came into limelight in the year 1978. Okay, you have to remember 1978, the concept of primary health care came into force or came into limelight. Okay, and it was declared by the Alma Ata and the USSR. Do you know the full form of USSR? Anyone? Do you know the full form of USSR? See, the full form of USSR is Union Soviet Socialist Republic. Okay, Union Soviet Socialist Republic. So these two international conferences, that is the Alma Ata and USSR, they have propounded the primary health care in the year 1978. Okay, and what does it talk about? That health by the people and placing people's health in people's hands. These two are the main motives of primary health care. Okay, and then what does the declaration talk about? It talks about education of prevailing health problems and methods of preventing and controlling them. Any kind of health problems should be educated. You have to give education. If diabetes, then you will have to give health education, like you should take less amount of sugar, you should take more amount of chapatis and avoid rice as much as possible. Okay, and you will have to go for all this kind of medication. So some of the health education that you can provide to the people in general. Okay, and also the methods of preventing and controlling them. If there is an outbreak of malaria, what you should do, you should ask them to put mosquito nets to keep the place clean, hygienic, free from mosquito breeding. So these are the few preventive measures that you can tell them. Okay, then promotion of food supply and proper nutrition, that was given by primary health care, that everyone should be promoted good food supply and nutrition, and adequate supply of safe water, then maternal and child health care, okay, mother and child health care, then family planning, then prevention control of endemic diseases, then treatment of common disease, and lastly is the provision of essential drugs. This was given by the primary health care. Okay, so these notes I will just I will give you later on my next class. Okay, so I will end the meeting now because it's less than 1 minute. So thank you
Yeah,
all of
okay, ma'am.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.